Hey guys, back here with Swinging Sundays. Today we're going to take a look at Jordan Spieth. He's the winner of the PGA event this week out at Pebble Beach. I'm going to list a few unique things that he does, but also the things that he accompanies them with to make them work for him in his golf swing. So we'll go ahead and jump right in here. Just drew a shaft plane there. Going to go ahead and show his takeaway here. Pretty simple, not much going on, not too much wrist hinge, pretty much just moving the club head back, starting the backswing, and then the sequence starts from there, going from the hands to the arms to shoulders to the torso to the hips, all the way down to the feet that don't move. So again, that's the order. It's always going to go club head, reverse order, all the way to the feet, and then in the downswing, it's going to reverse that order. So again, takeaway is very good. I drew a green arrow here to show you the direction that the emblem of his glove is facing when he's halfway back here. Why that's important is because you can see it's pointed directly away from him. So that's kind of a shut position for the wrist technically to be in. But Jordan starts with a fairly weak grip here, so you can see the club face here is actually matching his body fairly well there. So again, the club face itself isn't shut, even though the wrist is in a bowed or shut position there. So we'll go ahead and keep playing this back here. And then when he gets to the top, he'll show kind of more to the point again that his grip was weak at setup, so he gets it extra bowed off to keep it square. Because again, if he hinged his wrist like the majority of people on tour, just in general, just kind of straight into the left thumb without the bowing of it, his club face would be wide open. But as you can see here, clearly his forearm here matches his forearm. So like I said, his club head matches the forearm there. So that's actually in a very, very square position there. Very good. He has a tendency to overstrain that right leg there, but in this one, this video particularly, keeps it pretty bent here. So like I said, he does a pretty good job there of actually keeping it more intact with the ground there. And then we're going to go ahead and bring him down again here. And as he starts to come down here, you'll see him kind of lower into the ground. Again, just because the straightening of the leg, he has to kind of regain contact with that ground there to use it to his advantage. And then as he's coming down, we're going to go ahead and take note again of the glove and the emblem of where it's pointing. So again, you can see it's shifted out slightly, but again, it's pointed directly away from him. So his wrist, basically, once it got halfway back in the backswing, it stayed in that same position through the entire swing. So the one good thing that's coming from him having that weak grip and kind of bowing it off to keep the face squares, now his wrist is already in the impact position. My personal preference isn't to advocate a weak grip, but for him, like I said, once he does get that into a bowed off position, which helps him square the face on the way back, he's able to just keep it there and pulling on the shaft on the way down. So he's just pulling the shaft now because it's been square since the halfway back on the backswing. Now he can just go ahead and rotate his body through that shot there. Again, you can see the arms line up elbow to elbow right here, pretty much in a straight line down the line that he's trying to pressure the ball onto. Shoulders again slightly open, not very much here. Hips open there and move nicely out of the way. And then as he comes through, he's just going to keep pulling that shaft there, and he does a really good job of keeping that club face really, really square. The face for him never really shut down. That's actually why he's really, really a good ball striker, because he's able to maintain that. And he's doing that by allowing his hips to rise up off the ground there, allowing his legs to straighten, his upper body to continue rotating through the shot. His front side, his left side never stops rotating through the shot, and then he'll keep going all the way to his follow through. And now is when his wrists will, you'll see they'll start to hinge right here. So he's pulling that club so hard all the way through impact and all the way to the follow through. His club doesn't get a chance to re-hinge all the way till the end, which is very similar to the backswing. The club doesn't hinge fully all the way until the end of it. So those are a few things he does, why he's able to do them really well, along with combination of kind of some components in his swing. But overall, very good swing, really nice posture. Swing plane's really good. Like I said, just a little bit unique in the way he grips it, but again, he combines it with the bowing of his left hand to get the club face square, and from there, he just keeps pulling that shaft right down the plane. So that's my analysis of Jordan Spieth there. Like I said, hopefully this helps you guys better understand the golf swing or a few of things that you can kind of put together. If you do one thing, you kind of got to compensate with another there. So I said, hopefully this will help your guys' game out. Have a good week, and we'll see you guys next week.